So usually I won't do this sort of a video where I talk about leaks and what's rumored to come on upcoming events. But the WWDC 2022 for me will be totally different because not only I will be either on my way or already there at Cupertino for the very first time while you're watching this video, but this year's event could see some hardware devices released other than the software updates as well. So let's see what the rumor mills say, shall we? Now I will divide what I have gathered based on two areas, the software updates on what we might be getting and also the hardware that Apple might give us during the event. Now from the software end of things, we should see updates coming across all of the Apple devices for iOS, iPadOS, watchOS, tvOS and macOS of course. But let's start with iOS 16, and there are rumors for a major enhancement for the lock screen, including wallpapers that might have widget-like capabilities, and we might even finally get an always-on display or a lock screen, and I'm hoping for that to be true. But apparently this might be only for the upcoming iPhone 14 Pro, so we shall see about that. Now there might be some features on the health app for cycle tracking and prediction for our lady friends out there, so that's nice to know. Then as for the iPadOS 16, we might be seeing some more major changes and revamping to the windowing and also the multitasking features, almost like a macOS style, to resizing the windows for apps for the iPad as well. Then moving on to the Messages apps, there might be some social network-like functionality to make it more than a typical messaging app, especially around the audio messaging, and that would be interesting since I've started to love to use the Messages app even more as of late. Then as for watchOS 9, I'm pretty sure there will be some new watch faces, and there might also be a potential low power mode that will allow us to use more functions within the Apple Watch features, and even more when we are in that lower power mode. Then there's also possibly another very cool update, which is the car crash detection feature that will automatically call 911 if there's any hard impact or fall, and I hope that this feature will be coming here in Malaysia if the feature is true indeed. Then there will be plenty of new features that will be also introduced that will make the iPhone and the Apple Watch to work very well together too. Then tvOS is rumored to have a more smart home integration, which is something that I would really appreciate since I love smart homes, and I think that tvOS and its smart home ecosystem should be given a bit more attention since it is a rapidly growing industry, which also makes sense to the rumored more affordable Apple TV stick which is looking to release in the near future. Hopefully. Then looking at macOS, there might be some redesigns of several apps including a revamped settings app and some overall design changes, and we have been seeing pretty consistent visual updates specifically for the macOS for several years right now, so that could be coming true indeed. Then things gets pretty interesting from the hardware end. I don't know why am I moving my hands like this, as there is a potential Easter egg on the WWDC poster. Yeah, I feel like Eric Voss talking about Easter eggs in movie posters and all. This is the similar case. Now looking closely to the WWDC poster, it suggests that we might be seeing a colorful MacBook Air, as the poster shows 7 different faces and 7 different colors, which is the same amount of colors that the iMac currently has. And there's also some leaks that is out right now that shows how the MacBook Air will potentially look. And against all the popular opinion, I'm going to go out of my way to say that I like the white color keyboard and bezels. If this exact design is true, you know me, I just love white, and I am really loving this design if it's indeed really true. Then on top of that, it might be equipped with Apple's brand new M2 Apple Silicon chipset, so fingers crossed, toes crossed for this. Then there's also other rumors like the potential introduction of the Apple VR headset, a possible Mac Pro with the rumored chipset called the M1 Extreme, where it is a combination of 2 M1 Ultras together, so don't know about that yet, and also a potential high refresh rate Pro display, which I have to say that this news is something that we all might take it with a pinch of salt. So that's it for now. Since I will be there at the event, do expect some event coverage and also some hands-on if we do see some hardware devices. So subscribe to Adam Lobo TV and follow me on Instagram for the live updates if you haven't done so.